So I'm going to be documenting the CPU current limit throttling problem with the HP Pavilion Power 15 laptop. It has a i7 7700 HQ CPU and an NVIDIA 1050 GPU. So I'm going to start by loading up Intel XTU as a monitoring program and also distress the CPU. Probably see it's just been idling. Everything's cool and quiet. So we will open up Unigine Valley to start the GPU stress. What this does is simulate the workloads that I use this laptop for, being video editing and also playing games, which stress both the CPU and GPU at the same time. So Unigine Valley is loaded. Probably see the FPS 60, everything's running fine. So I'll get back into Intel XTU. Can probably see that everything's looking okay. Temperatures are rising a little bit because the GPU is getting warm, but CPU is hanging around 68 degrees. The fans aren't even on. I can't actually hear the fans right now. So now what I'll do is start the CPU stress test. Oh, it's even started current limit throttling before I started the CPU stress test, so that's a bit of a shame. But just for the hell of it, let's start that and see what happens to CPU speeds. So as you might be able to see, CPU speed is now 2.3 GHz, 2.4 GHz, 2.35 GHz, 2.29. And the temperatures aren't even warm. Like, it's 70 degrees and the fans are barely on. You might be able to see that the package TDP will not go above 18 watts, sort of like a hard lockdown, and the core voltage also plummets down to 0.8, 0.7 of a volt. But you can see the temperatures are all fine. It's all below 70. The fans aren't even really on. Yeah, just not good at all. Close Unigine Valley. And you might be able to see the current limit throttling actually goes away once that happens, and the CPU goes back up to 3.4 GHz now, and the fans turn on. It's keeping cool. Package TDP is at 40 watts. So yeah, it's whenever the whenever the GPU, the NVIDIA 1050 is being used, that this laptop, either the motherboard or the CPU, is not letting enough power go to the CPU. And it's causing quite a significant drop in performance. It's not able to achieve the speeds advertised. So I would very much like to see this issue fixed with a BIOS update, hopefully as soon as possible, because it's been quite a few months that I haven't been able to use this machine. Thank you for your time.